Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I've got two stories to share with you. The first is of someone I know that had their Amazon merch account terminated recently. And unfortunately, as you can probably guess, they didn't get much of a description as to why it happened. In the email they received, letting them know that they had been terminated from Amazon merch. As you guys know that have sold through Amazon merch, they tend not to give you descriptive reasoning for hardly anything. It just feels like they're kind of generic emails that go out. Might be for a rejection, might be for a termination. Anyways, unfortunately, they lost their account. I'll let you know what happened. And I've got a second story. This is of somebody else I know who lost their account months ago. And I don't know how the heck they did it. I mean, I do know how they did it, and I'm going to let you know how they did it, but I can't believe they actually got it back. I would have never guessed it would have worked. So I'm going to share both those stories with you. Let's get right to it. Real quick, guys, make sure you take advantage of my free Amazon merch 7-day mini course. The link is in the description. I'll send you one lesson a day over 7 days to help you get started and increase your sales. Also, I've got a great Amazon merch Facebook group. If you want to join, check out the link in the description. All right, so the topic today is not a fun one. It is getting terminated from Amazon merch on demand. Unfortunately, it has happened to quite a few people, over time. It's like sometimes we get tempted, maybe, when you get that first experience of big success on Amazon merch, it's addictive, right? It's addictive. And you think, oh man, who wants to sell evergreens that might only sell once every 3 months or once every 6 months or even once a year? Who wants to sell evergreens when if I chase the big trends or if I cut this corner, I like to say fly a little too close to the sun. Man, maybe I can make repeated sales every day, right? And oftentimes that's how you get in trouble. Remember, this is to me a very long-term business model, and it does kind of scale up with time, if you just play by the rules. And you can be, aggressive and put in a lot of time, or you can be kind of like me, very passive, still just uploading evergreens consistently and see where it takes you. But yeah, you just definitely want to remember it's a long-term business model. It's also a 365-day sales cycle. And as we head into the fourth quarter, you're going to see what I mean by that. Anybody who just got in this year, who's had slow sales maybe in the first 9 months, well, fasten your seatbelt. October, November, December, those sales are going to pick up big time. So this is what happened to my friend who lost their account. They have a theory about which shirt it might have been. Their best seller, actually, they sent me a link to. Actually, no, they didn't. They said, hey, find this shirt and let me know what happened. And so I found it. And from Pretty Merch Pro Plus, you can see it says not buyable. It goes to the dogs page. When you click the link, it goes to the dogs of Amazon. Anybody who's ever seen this page on Amazon, that means that product detail page has been removed from the catalog for one reason or another. They don't typically tell us, especially if it's not, our product. If we're selling through Seller Central, they'll probably give us more of a detailed description. If it's Amazon merch, they just, they don't really care. So in this case, it wasn't that the listing was removed. It was that his entire account was deleted. And he told me, he showed me the listing. If that was the reason, because he didn't get a specific reason, but if that was the reason, it was in the anime niche. And while it was not ripping off any specific anime, you could look at it and say, oh, you got in trouble. Well, I know how they interpreted this design, and it looks like, a character from Dragon Ball Z is what I think it would have. I'm on the outside looking in, right? I don't have all the details. I only have what he shared. And that is theoretically what most likely had led to this termination, is that character, even though it was not a ripoff of Dragon Ball Z, the hair kind of had that hairstyle, you know what I'm talking about, with the hair that's spiked up and it's yellow. So yeah, that might've been it. That being said, there's still hope, right? Because I have the other story to share with you, the redemption story. All right. And this is someone else that I know who lost their account. I don't even know when. I could look if you cared, but it's not that relevant. It was months ago. It was at least 3 months ago. And they were real upset. They messaged me, I do take message. I got to stop though. I got too many people. No, I love hearing from the community and whatnot. The direct messages, it's good because it lets me tell these stories. It's bad when I'm too busy and I'm still answering them because I need to be working on other stuff. Anyways, they got their account back. I hadn't heard from this person in months, basically since they were super down that they lost their merch account, which I think we all would be. They were like, yo, Ryan, I got my account back. I said, what? Are you kidding? They're like, no, I did. I'm like, how did you do that? I would have never guessed that was possible. this is what they did, guys. All right. This is why you pay me the big bucks, AKA you don't pay me nothing because it's YouTube. It's free. So maybe at least hit that like button for the algorithm. That'd be great. And subscribe if you're not already. They emailed Jeff@Amazon.com. All right. Jeff Bezos no longer works at Amazon. And I think it's been a very, very, very long time since he actually monitored this inbox. But this has been kind of a well-known hack, if you will, about Amazon, that you could email this account. And it's typically, I think, Amazon sellers that email this account and make requests related to selling on Amazon. I think it's probably often a pretty similar story that they receive emails for. And that's probably account terminations, whether it's Seller Central, Amazon Merch, Amazon KDP, Amazon Ignite, Amazon affiliates, right? What else am I thinking of? What else am I missing? That being said, yeah, so Jeff@Amazon.com, he said he shot them not one email, not two, not three, not four, but 8 emails. 8 emails. That is persistence, and persistence was rewarded in this case. I don't have an exact template of what was said, but I do know that they said 8 emails, so I'm passing that along to you guys. Jeff@Amazon.com. It worked. It got their account back. Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't even think that people at this email address would be familiar with the Amazon Merch on Demand program, but I guess at this point, it's probably grown to the extent where maybe more Amazon employees, or associates as they're called. I'd learned that when I toured an Amazon FBA warehouse a couple years back. So, but I guess they are familiar with Amazon Merch on Demand, and they're able to reinstate accounts. And yeah, my buddy's account was reinstated, so good for him. And anybody who is hoping that they can get their account back that maybe lost theirs, which hopefully isn't the majority of you guys watching this, because, you know, we also know that this is a long-term business model and that you got to play by the rules and that you shouldn't take any risks. And, you know, I'm extremely risk averse because I'm a YouTuber and I need that account so I can talk to you guys from an informed perspective on YouTube. And I love making, you know, $200 a day or whatever it is. By the way, I do upload I post a picture of my daily sales to Instagram. So you can follow me on Instagram @RyanHogueOfficial. And I always link to that in the description if you want daily sales updates. But yeah, guys, so thanks for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I do have a full Amazon merch course, by the way, walking you through how I went from tier 10 to tier 200,000. If you would like to learn my exact process to start, scale, and automate your business, the link is in the description. Guys, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video.